special, just a cell of a man. When it comes to talent, I do the best I can. God, he's not looking for great ability. He wants someone willing to be all he can be. It's not what I can do, it's what he can do for me. Jesus is my answer for every victory. When I close my eyes in prayer, it's much easier to see. It's not what I can do, it's what he can do through me. Don't need recognition as I stand upon a stage. Don't need awards presented, someone give me praise. It's not what I'm doing, it's what Calvary did for me. When you hear the song I'm singing, I hope your heart can see. It's not what I can do, it's what he can do through me. Jesus is my answer for every victory. When I close my eyes in prayer, it's much easier to see. It's not what I can do, it's what he can do through me. When I close my eyes in prayer, it's much easier to see. No, it's not what I can do, it's what he will do through me.
Evans Country, good morning, everybody. I'm Marty Smith, along with the legendary positive cowboy Jim Sheldon. Hi there.
Hi, Marty. How you folks? Good to see you.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Good. It's good to see you.
Good to be here.
You have got so much going on. We got a lot to talk about today.
It's amazing. Amazing. Just when you think you're about to relax a little bit, and it's like, oh no. In fact, I got a good song that's gonna be like that.
Yeah. You could write a song about that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you got some new songs.
I did vocals last Thursday on 3 new songs. I have 3 more, so I'm gonna have probably 8 new songs once they're mixed and vocaled and all that mixing stuff, and then sent to me. So 8 new songs.
Yeah, that's almost a full album.
It pretty much is, and they're all new. In fact, they're all original songs that I wrote, or with some great writers. I got the one with James Payne, Scars. I got the new one that I wrote with Daniel Johnson. I got 2 Mike Owens songs. Jonathan Bonds has a song for me that I can sample out today if you want. And then I have 2 songs that were Oker's Voice songs on their gospel album. And then, of course, Bev and I redid New Again so I could sing it more and stuff like that.
Okay.
Good song.
Yeah,
and
that is a great song that you released that a few years ago. But you're going to redo this one?
We redid the vocals. We are tracked it differently, but because the Circles Now, it's a good song to sing, and it was fun, singing it before. But we brought it up to our style a little more country. We probably shorten it so the radio play it, and we probably won't do video on, but just so it's a good song, and it gives Bev and I something to sing together whenever we are together.
Okay.
And it makes for a better variety that way. And then, see, yeah, there's about 8 new songs, all the songs that not many of them, except for New York, has heard before. All different good writers, and it's all kind of in the same subject. And I'm trying about a good title, not sure what to call it. We're probably going to put on some CDs and then thumb drives. That's worked out pretty good last year to use the thumb drives for people who don't have a CD player in their car anymore.
Yeah, that's. Did you ever stop and think that we'd see the day where you really don't see CD players in the car anymore?
No, I really didn't. And I won't give up my truck. My truck is, what's that, 12 years old now? No, 14 years old. Yeah, 14 years old. And it just hit 244,000 miles. But it runs like a top.
Man.
The guy, Jim Johnson there in Bowling Green, keeps it running for me fine.
Sweet.
It runs, it keeps clean and everything. And so it's got the 7-foot bed, which they don't make anymore.
Yeah.
And I got a CD player. And that guy can sit 4 adults with me, So, I mean, you can't beat that. Why would I get rid of that?
That's true. And it's a pretty comfortable ride, too.
Till it just falls apart. I don't know. I may have to trade it for an Amish buggy or something.
Well, I'm excited for you. You've got the songs coming out. You've got a busy summer. Sunday Morning Country coming up. You've got the Memphis
June
Quartet
is full, yes.
convention coming up.
Yes.
And you're busy.
Yes.
You are
And what's
busy.
nice, the quartet, I mean, I love these guys. I wish we were more an everyday touring group. I think if we were, we'd make it pretty well.
I agree.
But the 4 of us, God got us solid in what we're doing, each of us. And so I think it winds up being just something that we all love to do, and we're good at it. And since the guys are all so musically inclined, we get together, we learn a song, we do them, Mm-hmm. And so we now have 4 albums, and so that's good. In fact, we'll do Sunday Morning Country.
Yep, that's coming up June the 7th. For those of you who want to know, you can get tickets at Opry.com. I'll bring that up for you so you can see it on the screen if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook.
We'll be toward the second half and a half of the show where they get toward the serious and invitation time. Len Fox, who he and Melody kind of produced the show and put together, they as they get serious, they wanted one more song to kind of get the people up again. And we're doing an old Charles Johnson revival song called "The Mighty Hand."
I remember that
and
song.
And my guys,
I remember that one.
these guys, I sit back and I throw my burp in every now and then, but I mean, I sit back and listen to these guys, playing and singing. And sometimes I don't want to sing. I want to hear these guys sing, and they just all
great talent.
No matter who's doing lead, whatever they're all so musically they can just throw things together. I love watching them, things like that, and it's just a blessing. And then June 20th, we got invited to the Memphis Quartet. I guess a convention, but on Saturday the 20th, they have the Southern Gospel Music Promoters. It's at a showcase. We've done that for them in Pigeon Forge at the Bible Times 2 years, I think it was. This year, it's at Saturday morning the 20th at the main Canton Center, I think it's called. I had to look again. They have it posted. And we'll be there. Your friends Mid-South will be there.
Yep, they will be there.
And Group Driven, I can't remember the two. They posted on Facebook the posting on there of the list groups that's there. And evidently on Friday morning and Saturday morning they have some speakers and players. And I think Tim Lovelace is on one of them Friday or Saturday, which is, I guess, additional to the rest of the convention offered. And then on 23rd of June, we're going down to Muscle Shoals, Alabama for their music festival. On Tuesday, 23rd, we're singing from 11 to 1. So we'll be singing everything we got, pretty much. We got 4 albums. We'll probably have to sing all 4 of them.
Every single track.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, though. You've got a busy, busy summer. Sunday Morning Country I'm excited about because we get to go there. And like you said, so much talent.
Oh, yeah.
It's
This
just
year's lineup
amazing.
is great. We have couple of the people who have won off of the like voices stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a new one.
Mackenzie
Casey-
Phipps will be there. And then,
Casey somebody.
Yeah.
She's a new one.
Uh-huh.
I think she just did win. Casey something.
Yeah, I'll have to look and see.
Uh,
The print's too small in the picture for me to read, but those
Yeah.
of you that are watching, yeah, you might be able to see this on the screen
Casey,
there.
I think the first name is.
Yeah, from
I
The
don't know.
Voice.
I don't know. I think it's from the voice, a recent winner, and then you have, and there's another young gal who also is a previous winner.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Michelle.
Incredible talent.
Yeah, and then we got John McEwen again, John Barry, Mandy Barnett. She's an awesome singer.
Mandy is amazing.
Wow, she's amazing.
She is just,
She is. And of course, the Fox Brothers and all the groups that sing in there. They had 90, almost 100 voice chorale that'll be back there behind the opera band. And what's neat was we were tracking these 3 new songs, and guess who was playing the Pell Steel? The guy who's going to be playing for the opera band that Sunday.
Oh,
He said, "Hey, Jim, how you doing? Good to see you, man."
small world.
Yeah. I told him the song we're going to be singing. He said, "Oh, I know that song. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun."
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to play this for you guys real quick, and you'll be able to hear it too, Jim. But those of you who want to know, and there's some names here that you'll know when I play this commercial. But this is Sunday Morning Country coming up June the 7th.
The tradition continues with the 44th Sunday Morning Country Concert, June 7th at the Grand Ole Opry House. Faith, music, and unforgettable performances featuring Country Music Hall of Fame members Jimmy Fortune and Charlie McCoy. One of Nashville's most beloved voices, Mandy Barnett. John McEwen of the legendary Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Grammy Award winner John Barry. From the Road, Cassidy Daniels. From The Voice, Aubrey Nicole. Also appearing Cowboy Joe Babcock and Trail Jazz, the Fox Brothers, the Music City Quartet, Adam Warner, Melanie Walker, and more. Be part of a powerful Nashville tradition, bringing together faith, community, and the heart of country music. Sunday Morning Country, June 7th at the Grand Ole Opry House. Show starts at 4, warm up at 3:30. Get your tickets now for Sunday Morning Country at Opry.com.
Going to be a great time, and we look forward to having you there. Come join us.
Get your tickets now. There's plenty of room. Last year, the first year, Opera had to open an additional section.
They did.
On the downtown
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah.
And so get your ticket. Even if now you can come in that day and get tickets there. It's cheaper to do them now, I think, in advance.
Yeah.
And there's a VIP offering if you want to come backstage and see everybody, see
Oh,
the stage
yeah.
back there.
Backstage
That's
is
offer
fun.
too. Just go to the website there, directly there. As you come in, there'll be music in the hall. What's that? Cash. It's a trio.
Oh, yeah.
Bluegrass.
Cash and, it's slipped my mind, but it's on the poster there. But they're great.
Yeah, you are.
Those guys are amazing.
Yeah, then you'll have some singing out there, different things, kind of a pre-show show.
Yeah.
Then we get in the main show where it just goes from song to song, either the chorale by himself or chorale behind one of the stars, What's neat, people don't realize, the only people getting paid that day is the house and the band.
Okay.
Everybody else on that stage is giving their time.
Volunteers
to
of time, yeah.
John McEwen, Music Quartet, everybody on there is giving their time, and the organization, Music City Christian Fellowship, that's all we do is to raise the money, produce the show, and put it on once a year. That's what we do for. And you can become a member of us if you want to. And so that'd be great. And so it's a wonderful thing. 44 years. 44
incredible.
years.
Incredible.
It came out of when Hee Haw ceased, the people who made the show, they realized during CMA08 there's nothing Christian offered. All these people are here on Sunday with no place to go, right? So that's why they created this. The people who were there it's all over for country music or whatever, but that they're still give them a place to come and have a worship where they head home. And we pack it out every year.
Yeah, it used to be in the mornings, and they moved it to the afternoon, but that's why they kept the name Sunday Morning Country.
Yeah.
And the pre-show starts at 3:30. But
And we've averaged about 100 people getting saved that Sundays.
Oh,
every
it's
time.
incredible.
Every time.
I was watching, I think it was last year, and, the pastor comes up, he does the altar call, and, people are raising their hands, and it's just, that to me, it makes it all worthwhile.
It is.
It really
It
does.
is.
It's incredible.
That's what it's all about. That's what we do. And during the year, we have little concerts around different members everywhere to raise money for this event, because it's quite costly to rent the opera house and the
it's
band.
not cheap,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, because we have 4 days rehearsal, 3 nights, and Saturday all day we go through an entire show with the opera band, and then we do the show on Sunday. So it's a fun time for us. And hopefully, I know a bunch of my church folks are eager to go. So a lot, and it pulls from a lot of area, and Sundays easy to get in there. There's plenty of parking, plenty of stuff like that, So it's a good time for the family, because it's one of those
It is
shows
incredible.
that if you've never been to Opera House, it's a best venue, best thing to see opera in its full glory.
Yeah, it's incredible. Mark Thomas leads the choir. It's a 90-person choir. And he does an amazing job.
Oh, he is.
And the practice part's a lot of fun, but really the best part is that Sunday when we get into the show, we start the pre-show, and everything kicks off. It's incredible. It's just fun.
It really is fun. It moves. Moves good. It's very good.
Professional.
Complete, professional, very ebb and flow of style of music, and then you're going to hear every kind of style of music, country, gospel, whatever, and everything we can to point to Jesus Christ.
True. You will be entertained. You will be ministered to.
Yeah, so come on out and join us.
Yeah, now we mentioned the songs. You got some new songs. Are you going to sing some today?
Yeah, I'll sample one
Live?
today. It's a rough track, but we'll do that a little bit.
Okay.
I've got we total 8 new songs. There's 3 I'd already tracked and vocal and sung out sampling, but I was waiting for them to get finished mixing and mastered so I can have the finished tracks and the finished songs, and so and then I have the 3 songs. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to have this many, but then the song that came to me that Daniel Johnson and I wrote in January, and we got together and put the music together, used that Suno thing to kind of create, which I can't play or anything. So it helps me to get the heart of the song going in me. And then we brought it to Mark and Steve, my production team, that the Hilltop had tracked with the real flesh and blood people.
That's right. They're the ones that do it. Yeah.
And see, it's amazing. A guy here who still can't play a thing, but God put great guys around me. Mark is down there. Steve, he's recorded with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the guys he brings in are the best of best. Like I said, the guy who tracked the 3 newest songs, the one I wrote, is going to play pedal steel for on Sunday morning. Wow. He was there for me. So that's who caliber I get to sing with.
Just amazing.
It's amazing. Amazing. But anyway, it's going to be a good month for Just June, the quartet. Because this is I think we've sung in 1 month.
You're going to be busy.
3 different events.
Mm-hmm.
We do 3 songs. 1 song on Sunday Morning Country, The Mighty Hand, and then for the East Memphis thing, we do 3 songs there, and then at the Marshall show, so we got 11 to 1, so we got to sing every song we know. We'll probably solo out each one of us at least, just to kind of keep it broken up and everything. So it should be a good long day. And that's the week I'm at the Charles School of Music at Bethel University and McKinsey, Tennessee. So I'll get there Friday night. I'll leave there Sunday morning, 2.5 hours to get to Memphis. Come back and help get things started on Tuesday morning. I'll get up, go to a Muscle show, meet my guys, sing, and then come back. And so God, don't say God can't give you what you want.
Yeah, you definitely going to be busy.
Yes, we are. We are.
Asking you shall receive.
And let people know right now we are booking me for the rest of the year. We're going to go to West Plains for ICGMA in July. We're trying to book out there in that. I've got singing at Jamming for Jesus in Branson on August 2nd, so I got to work that out. So if you have a church, a venue, like to have the Pause come through with you in these times, please give me a call, jimsheldonmusic.com, or you call Marty, Bev McCann, and just book us up. We like to go anywhere early, anyway you have for us to sing.
Absolutely. JimSheldonMusic.com is the website. You can see on the screen his website is up there. And where it says contact, just hit on that, and you can contact Jim directly, or, like you said, get in touch with me or Bev. We're going to keep you busy this summer.
I'll go anywhere that bus go.
That bus will take you.
I'll have Mark put some pontoons if I need to cross the bay or something.
Well, how about we play a song real quick, and then you're going to do some live ones?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We've got more to talk about, too. He mentioned ICGMA and some other things that are happening this summer we'll tell you more about. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment there on Facebook or YouTube. Hi to Gary, to Micah, Kevin, thank you for tuning in. And we're glad you're here.
Hey, I thought it was smell the taco. You said Micah's here?
Yeah, Micah's here.
Okay, I was smelling tacos. I don't know why. I was smelling tacos.
Yeah, what's that on? Let's play a Jim Sheldon song. It's called He Is There. I love this song. Let me know what you think. And you listen to the sounds of Jim Sheldon.
Yes.
Here on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
I'm on the run, under the gun, out on a limb, I could call out to him. He's there. Praise be to Jesus, he's there. When I stumble and fall, no faith at all, down on my knees crying, please, Lord, please, he's there. Praise be to Jesus, he's there. He's there when a friend just can't be found. When I look up, he's already looking down. When everyday life is an everyday burden to bear, praise be to Jesus, he's there. Yes, he's there. Now when the time is tough, I've had enough. I say it's over, I'm through, I don't know what to do. He's there. Praise be to Jesus, he's there. And when it's my time to go to that heavenly home, all the sights I will see, but the best part for me, he's there. Praise be to Jesus, he's there. He's there when a friend just can't be found. When I look up, he's already looking down. When everyday life is an everyday burden to bear, praise be to Jesus, he's there. Well, I'm never alone, he's there. I'm in his safety zone. Come on, sing along. He's there. Whoa, praise be to Jesus, he's there.
Heaven's Country, take it from the top. He is there. The positive cowboy, Jim Sheldon. And, man, you got a busy few months coming up for you.
I'm good. God, it's amazing how God works. I had a lot of empty time from the first year, the weather and stuff, and a few. What's neat is because I've moved, I've been able to stay at things with the two groups I'm with, the Music City Christian Fellowship, which on Sunday Morning Country, the USC Gym that has the Writers' Night on second Thursday of each month, and we have meetings of both of those. So I've been able to go to those things, kind of keep in touch with people and get the fellowship, things like that. We had the ACMA, in Nashville back in February.
Is in March.
You
Yeah,
know, in March.
first week of
And
March.
then I've been to ICANN in Kentucky, and it's just been a wonderful time. I went to the Texoma gathering in Gainesville, so God's opened me a door, but it's given me time that I didn't know I was going to be. He told me in December I was going to be writing a brand new song. And I didn't know, but it came to me, and it's God showed me something. And it was me how I wrote it down, and when I was sitting next to Daniel Johnson, who's a fantastic, long time national writer.
He's a great writer.
I asked him, he was perked up, so we met at the music hall and things like that. So it's amazing. And so now I'm eager now to get out now and share everything that I have already, and then I have some real, I call gems of new stuff to share too.
You have a lot, but I tell you, a lot of people don't really understand how much time and training that. I mean, you've got the talent, obviously, but you also spend a lot of time working on your craft. I think you do that through a school, don't you? You help with that? You've been involved with that too?
Yes, sir. In June, what are my dates?
June 23rd? No,
June
that's
20
the Muscle Shoals Music Fest.
It'd be the 21st through the 20. Was that next Saturday?
The 6th.
Yes.
The 6th. Yeah, 26th.
Yes, it's called the Charleston Valley School of Music, CNS. This is 26. The theme is forward, because we're moving forward now that we've established our new location.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a school that originally was started as a Stamp School of Music that James Blackwood and J.D. Sumner started way back. We're talking about 60 years now. And then Charles Novell, Rob's father, took it over from them and kept it going. And I've attended it probably 8, 9 different summers as a student. And since the last 10 years, maybe I've been on staff part-time and full-time the last 8 or so years. And so it's a week long. It's to all people, how do you know what to do? Well, this school is all the bones it takes to do what we do. Writing songs, how to sing a song, a voice lead, develop yourself.
Wow.
You have a week long where you are with a professional. Like the first year I went, I got to have Danny Funderburk as my voice teacher for a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you have songwriting. You have all these songwriters come in, great songwriters come in and teach either in a class, or you can get one-on-one. If you're playing an instrument, you can get a one-on-one lesson in guitar or drum or trumpet or whatever. They'll bring someone in just to get that for you. Just several levels of learning how to set up sound, theory from the beginning to the high experience stuff. And then the biggest thing I liked to me was it's called performance training that they have. We actually have it now 2 times a week, and it's always in 2 different areas, so we get enough students in every one. Where you go in and you sing your song that you've been preparing, and professionals sit there and critique, help help you to do things you don't think you're doing that is maybe distracting. Help you to add something to your performance just so you can better connect with your own and share Jesus Christ. I remember my first year doing that, I got up to sing, and I felt like I was on the the Idol? Here we had Danny Funderburk, Ann Downing, and Bill Bays.
Wow.
Well, Bill Bays was tenor for the Stamps when they back in Elvis.
Yeah.
In fact,
Wow.
you remember the Elvis shows when he get to that high ending?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, ever notice he put his finger up?
Uh-huh.
That was a cue for Bill Bays to hit that final last note. That was Bill Bays who did that. And that's
Wow.
the guy standing in front of me with Ann Downing.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah.
And Danny Funderburk.
Oh, my
critiquing me.
goodness. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, and we don't think about that, but these are legends in gospel music.
And the thing is, they're still doing it.
They are. Yeah.
And Bill Bays, I think he's passed now, but he still could stand flat-footed and sing just what do you want to do?
Mercy
But because
sakes.
he's learned the proper technique, and that's what they share here all week long. And like I said, they'll bring, if you play with pedal steel, play bass guitar, whatever, they'll teach you that. If you're a group, they'll split you up, each get your voice lesson, and then they work with you as a group to help you perform how you stage yourself and all that kind of stuff. It's a week-long thing. It's like Bible camp. It's like church camp. It's like nothing. When you walk away, the thing is you connect, and you can continue to talk to your teacher. Every class, everything is videoed, so you can go online and streamline those lessons again once
Wow.
you leave. And if you have a question, you could talk to they'll connect with your teacher. You can call in 2 months and hey, Danny, what's the problem? Here, fix this, whatever, and that kind of thing. And so it's an amazing thing. And I recommend anybody who just wants to get better at what you do,
Well, that's a good thing. It's a good point that you bring up because a lot of people don't realize the work that you put into your craft, and this is part of it, where you spend those hours behind the scenes that nobody sees, training, stage performance. What do you do with your hands while you're singing? How do you react with the audience? And you're very polished on stage. You know exactly what to do. That took years of training for you to where now it's automatic. And
it takes learning what not to do and what to do.
Yeah.
And how to not just practice, rehearse, how to get the fundamentally done right the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And then put in the time to always make it better, so that that you can connect with the audience, with the message you sing, your diction, the whole kind of thing, and people can tell when you walk up the stage if you're prepared or not.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it can
so
make
true.
a whole difference about what you were able to accomplish, what God's able to accomplish through you. Like my song you started with, it's about Him working through you.
True.
But we
True.
have
It's
to
not
do
what I
our
can
part so that we're useful for Him.
True. And what I've noticed, for those of you that have not seen Jim on stage, he has the eye contact with the audience. He interacts with them. They interact back. I mean, it's just everything. You'll notice sometimes when you see somebody on stage, if they get a little nervous, they'll stand there and stare at the floor, in between words of the song. Jim he's interacting with the audience, and he's moving around, and people love that. When I go to a concert, I want somebody who's going to minister to me and speak to me. And you do just that, which is an incredible gift.
And really, when I got back, because when I started, after Jeanette and I got married, I didn't go no gospel music. I was trained for church music in New Orleans, And so in those days, gospel music was considered like entertainment music, like, on TV or on stages, and not seen as much as churches. And so when I went that, I had to learn how to do that. And I was pretty shy about that. Like I said, I was used to just getting up, singing a solo, lead the choir, lead the congregation, things like that. So I had to learn that. But it's amazing how those years, and I thought I wouldn't, where God wanted me singing that country music because it was my first divorce. Well, I realized God helped me to hone the connection skills because I learned in a country bar, if you don't sing good, they're going to throw you out the back door real quick.
And don't come back.
They'll connect with you the wrong way. And so God just told me, okay, now take this style of music and share my story that we have together. And that's the difference with any other kind of music. You're sharing your life, your story. And the good country guys, they share their lives, they share life in reality through their delivery of their song, whatever, and that's why it connects all the time. And the gospel music's even more so because we're trying to speak of Him, not ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's a big difference. And like the school, I said I wouldn't be where I was without school, and I've always been there when I had a question or problem or need, whatever. And when I walk away, I walked away trained. I'm there all week listening and taking in as they're instructing, and so it's, what's that, iron instructs iron?
Yep, as iron sharpens iron.
So as we all come together, just get better, for these pros to come and give up their week's time for that, and it's a great time there.
Yeah.
And you walk away encouraged, and it's revival. We've had time we just break into prayer for about hours on people.
Wow.
As emotions get pulled out and things like us. You're in a wonderful alpha. Everybody's there for one reason, Jesus Christ. And it makes a big difference. And you can take and share that where you go. And that's hard to find.
Well, what's really good about it, I was able to go to one a couple of years ago, and you are encouraging all these students and really building a good foundation for them. At the end of the week, you recognize them and the work that they've done, and they do a little award ceremony at the end. So
Yeah.
and I got one here. It's the Top Banana Award that I got. I'm gonna put it, which was kind of a cute thing to do. And he was dressed up in a banana suit.
Yes.
It's,
Rob is half the
He
worth
is great.
coming just to watch him. And it was funny is Rob was a guy who mostly used to being back of the house.
Really?
He was a bass guitar player.
Oh, wow.
For years. He played for the first original arrangement of Perfect Heart. Danny Fun.
Yes.
He was part of bass.
I remember
Jeff
Perfect
Stice
Heart.
played
Mhm.
piano for years, And so when you're back there, you're not wanting to be out there,
Yeah,
And he
it's
took out
comfortable in the background.
It is. But anyway, so I would encourage people to come in to the school, and they'll start booking for the next year now. We're going to be here again. So as soon as you see it, they'll post up when it's time. Usually like in September.
Okay.
Start trying to book for next year, and so
Wow.
you better get online.
Get on it.
Lifetime, they're full up pretty quick.
What's
And,
that website again?
I go to.
Let me look up here while you're.
It's CNS 26 right now on Facebook. They'll come up. Or Charles Novell School of Music, either one.
Yeah, Charles Novell School of Music. I'm looking at that right now online, and you can go to cnsmusic.com.
Yes.
And there you'll be able to find out more, and you can learn about it, get ready for you can still go this year if you want. I mean, I'm sure they've got some openings there that you could go and check it out.
And if you're a group looking for a good recording, Rob Novell will do you a great recording in his studio there outside of Atlanta. Docula, I can't pronounce it. Anyways, it's there. I did my first 2 recordings with him.
Okay.
And so he worked fine. But you're looking for someone quality that's not real expensive, but he'll do you right. And so you got all that coming through to Charles and to Rob now.
Well, check it out. You can go over there once again and cnsmusic.com, and there on the home page you'll see June 21st through the 27th.
Yes.
Forward is the theme at Bethel University, McKenzie, Tennessee. Up in the upper right corner of the website there on the home page, it says Contact Us. And you can get in touch with them there and find out more about it. You'll be glad you did.
Yeah, go ahead and start getting this for next year because it's I guarantee the first year you go, you'll be blessed. They also been having some satellite schools throughout the years, like in Cincinnati, whatever. Have like a Friday, Saturday thing, a short version.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be watching that. So if you can't make it, and then they also do online. They have an online school that if you can't go physically, and then everything, everything they do, if you get become part of the grouping, you get on the site there, you can go and watch some of these things to learn still. If you can't physically go, a whole week, at McKenzie, they understand that now. It's amazing how during COVID we had to go through that. We did one year where everything was. We did it on Facebook. You did that Zoom thing.
Oh, yeah, Zoom. We
And
still
so
do it
now,
today, yeah.
Now we have physical and we have people online watching sometimes, or we're filming things. So we can reach more people in just that week.
Just
long.
amazing.
And
Just
so,
amazing.
So check on that. I think you and any group you have will definitely benefit to make yourself better for God.
Yep. CNSmusic.com. So you got us you got a live song you're going to do for us
Yes,
today?
this month I On May 7th, 54 years ago, I gave my life to Christ at 18 years old.
Congratulations.
So I'm always about celebrating, because it's nothing about me. Okay? I look in the mirror and I said, God, you must really love me, because I don't see what you got. You see, it looks into my heart. I said, well, it's a good thing, because what I see is not very good. But, but I know you love me anyway. So. Well, this was one of the first songs I guess I probably learned. I was doing country music when I met Jeanette, and I did a lot of Ricky Van Shelton songs during that time. And when they was at school church in Spotswood in Fredericksburg, Virginia, they said, go find some gospel music. Well, I didn't know what gospel. Anyway, God knows our stuff, right? So I go into the music store on this little pile of seat cassettes they're trying to get rid of it, $5 a piece, whatever. On top was this album called Don't Overlook Salvation by Ricky Van Shelton.
Yeah, I love that project.
This was the first song. I fell in love with it. And for a while I couldn't sing it out because my heart wasn't right to tell someone they may not make it there. And so it's been a part of me. This is like I guess second time I re-recorded it. It's on my Positive Cowboy CD, one that has Positive Cowboy, those things like that. So it's called Don't Overlook Salvation. And if you know Jesus Christ and you understand that, if you don't, please give your life to Christ, because as the world's shaping up, our country is getting where the ability to talk about Jesus is there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So take advantage and give your heart to Him. I guarantee you'll be glad you did, because time is short.
Very short.
It could be another 1,000 years, but it may not be.
Yeah.
And it could be today, tomorrow. So I sing this for myself to refresh myself that I'm saved. I didn't overlook it. God doesn't overlook anybody. It's all for everybody. And He nailed every sin, my sin, your sin, to that cross. He didn't leave anything off the cross.
Yes, He did.
So
yes.
Here's a wonderful song, Don't Overlook Salvation. Heaven is a city built by jewels red. His beauty is a splendor yet untold. If you neglect salvation, you'll never enter in. You'll never ever walk those streets of gold. So don't overlook salvation while living here in sin. Someday it may be too late to pray. Someday when you need Him, He may not let you in. How awful if He should turn you away. Sometimes we get discouraged while we walk this weary way. But Jesus said He'd every burden bear. So take Him all your troubles when you go to Him in prayer. Just trust in when you go to Him in prayer. Jesus said, be ready, for you know not when the hour. He may come at morning, night, or noon. To keep your eyes upon Him and your soul filled with His power. For you know He's surely coming soon. So don't overlook salvation while living here in sin. Someday it may be too late to pray. Someday when you need him, he may not let you in. How awful if he should turn you away. How awful if he should turn you away.
That's Jim Sheldon. Don't overlook salvation. Here on Heaven's Country, the live version of that. And I remember that project when it first came out. And,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, great job on that one. I
Yeah,
really like that song.
From my understanding, he kept wanting to do it, and RCA wouldn't let him do it. And when they kicked him the curry, he said, okay, here we go.
Here we go.
He did it.
Yeah. I'll pave my own way.
Yeah. Voice like that, yeah, sure.
That's what he
A
did.
voice like that.
So you got the Charles Novell School of Music
Yep.
at Bethel University in McKenzie, Tennessee. And again, I'm going to show you this, those of you watching on YouTube or Facebook. And the theme is Forward. It's June 21st through the 27th. And once you go to the website, cnsmusic.com, there on the upper right, the yellow button says Contact Us. Hit that button and get in touch with them. Find out more.
Please do,
Yeah.
even though full up you, but ask Rod, maybe chances you kind of listen in on so you can see to the Facebook page or whatever, and it's all about getting people to Jesus, and so and we're looking to grow the church, the school all the time, and so you can't ask for better people who just want to help you be better at what God does and on God with our talents and our lives. So I tell you, they're great people, great people.
Well, when I went, I had a great time, and everybody's so welcoming. And I haven't seen the new setup yet. We're at Bethel University, but would
Yeah,
love to go
we
check
have
it
the
out.
whole campus.
Yeah.
The
Wow,
whole campus.
Wow.
Because it's a small university, nice Christian university there. At Murray we had so many to have to deal with, but when we go in to eat, it's just us and things like that. We have absorbed the whole room. In fact, the music guy he takes his vacation that week, so we have all of his facilities to use. And we have a concert each night, and we do the performance training, and it's a wonderful, wonderful time. I think Sunday night to kick it off, I think the Perrys are coming
Oh, wow.
on Sunday night.
What a treat. Wow.
And you met Joseph, right?
Yes, I did. Yes.
He's now singing tenor with them.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah, so you get
Okay.
to see him there.
Yeah.
He teaches there. He's teaches the lesson all week long. It's pretty. And like I said, though, you're coming to listen to people who are doing it at the top of the game, and they are still doing it. So and you're learning and watching. They're learning too. We're all in this together, and so as Charles you said, we can all gain a good nugget to use from somebody.
Absolutely.
And things
So
like
true.
that. Yep.
So true. Got a word here from Gary. Great job. Debbie Bennett says hi. She's planning on going to ICGMA this year.
Oh, good,
And
Debbie.
So it'd be good to see her there.
And she's usually at Sunday Morning Country too.
Yes, she's at Sunday Morning
Good,
Country
I
as
can
well.
see her there.
So,
Oh, yes.
We'll see you next month there.
Sweet.
Gary had asked for the dates for the ICGMA, and that's July 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Yes,
And this year's the 70th anniversary.
it is. It's going to be big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
The longest
That's
running
long.
gospel show.
The oldest award show.
Yeah. So this will be good. I'm excited to go and be a part of it. And I've been a member since 1993. Yeah. So
Yeah, I started going. Let's see. I might have been the year when I had my van.
the van. Oh yeah.
That's like 2012.
That was 2012.
Yeah. And I loved it. And since they've moved to the Dan's Church building there, oh, man, that's such a wonderful facility. Plenty of parking, plenty of room for everybody, great sounding, comfortable seating. They have a great banquet they do on Saturday night after the award show.
Saturday night, yeah.
And the award show, it just moves. It's just a show where we happen to give out a few awards. And so it's really a wonderful time. It's grown quite a bit since then as Mood did take it over, and Dan and Marilyn do a great job. His whole team, the whole town of West Plains had really embraced it because they benefit from it. It's hard to do an event to get the whole town
So
to
true,
come out and
but
do that.
they've done it successfully.
They have. And
Yeah.
so you'll enjoy coming out and being a part of that.
So let me ask you this: for ICGMA, some of these new songs you have, are you going to perform them there?
Yes, I will. Yes, sir.
Treat time.
Because for me, I guess like old school. I used to, I want to sing all my songs on pushing songs. I'm going to do that, but it's an opportunity with 3 days, morning, afternoon, and evening,
Yeah.
to share to people. And so I look at every time opportunity to share a different song and every era that way. God is, it's not about me. It was God working through me, and sharing, connecting. Because I know, and plus I know most of the songs I do are originals, so they're not going to be duplicated.
That's true.
And so it's a message that God's given me that obviously some other folks may need. So I go out there and I'll even sample songs that I'm at. Here's this new song. Let me know what you hear. Think about it or whatever, And it's just an opportunity to connect with the audience. Let them see you real. You can be professional, but you have to be approachable.
Yes.
They have to see you as real.
Yes, absolutely.
That you're the same on stage as you're off. When they see you smile and shake your hand, you go up there. Now it's God up there with you, and they see that. That's I want y'all to learn that ministry is always around you. You never know who's watching, who's paying attention, and it makes a difference then when you get up there and perform.
Well, not only that, you'll see people praying with each other and encouraging each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going there with the intent of I'm going to get my award and be number one and go home, that's not the right attitude to have. You're going to feel a sweet spirit there, and that's what I love about it. I've been to a lot of award shows, and a lot of these shows are people come in, what's in it for me, get what I want, and leave. But I really want you, as you come to this, July 16th, 17th, and 18th in West Plains, Missouri, at the Bridge Church, come there getting ready to worship, to minister, to be ministered to. I think you're going to find you'll have one of the most incredible weekends you've ever experienced.
Definitely is. Because after all, this is now a church. Mm-hmm. We used to do it at the Civic Center. Maybe it's a little different, more for like concert feel. But since it's in a church, they have their Sunday services. In fact, they'll have Sunday services that week, on Sunday. People stay over. So, and their church people really pitch in with the sound and all the decorations and all the arrangements at that time. And they sing and some coming through, so it's a wonderful time. And I love the fellowship. It's one of my favorite, it's my favorite event of the whole year, one I'll continue to do. I've cut out a few just because I want to be out there. I want to be out there singing and serving.
Yeah.
I don't mind. And every time I get to do that, and I need the fellowship. I need that renewal of myself from other people I share
Absolutely.
with. And so that's what I look for when I go. Sure.
Well, Kevin in Colorado Springs says hi. Thanks for the stories and
You're
the
welcome.
songs. You got another live song you can do for us real quick?
Yes, sir. We just... I know people watched much of the festivities yesterday. We had the, I lived in D.C., not D.C., worked in D.C. for about 10 years. Arlington, Virginia. Mama had a business there. We go there for 4th of July celebrations. And, it's mostly federal government and military, a lot of stuff, a lot of foreign, but it's our country. It's our heart of our country. And I've always loved my country and everything else. And, I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. And it's like Israel. How many times did Israel kind of fade away? And they realized all of a sudden they got back to God, and God blessed them. And that's where we are, I think, now, hopefully.
Yeah.
And this might be the last big harvest we have before God says enough's enough.
It's a good point, yeah.
Because, the way the world's shaping up. And so, anyway, a friend of mine, Richard Herbert from Alabama, I went down to gospel singing they used to have there in Orange Beach called the Gulf Coast Gospel Convention. And I met him there, and he actually had me sent to church. He sent me this song. I put it on my Still Putting God First album. And I was born naval base. My family always involved, taught me to be involved. So, you love something not because it's perfect. You love because it's who you are, what you're from, your family, whatever makes you who you are. And with all the flaws and everything else, 250 years we're doing something still that no other country's ever tried to do. And so we need to thank God for that.
Amen.
It's not perfect. We made some mistakes, a lot of bad choices, a lot of things like that. But, Jesus took all that to the cross so we can go to God, get the covering as a person, as an individual, as a country, as a people. God, he loves people. He loves people. That's what he did it for. So here's a song. I love my country. We've been bruised, scarred, and threatened throughout the years. Bloodstained memories will always hold them dear. God has blessed us so abundantly with justice, independence, oh sweet liberty. And I love my country, America. God gave to us, and I love my country, USA. Great is to say, I love this land. The beautiful mountains and majestic skies, the lakes and rolling rivers, each one of a kind. Oh, much deem these borderlines to see. It's a wonderful creation. It's all for you and me. And I love my country, America. God gave to us, and I love my country, USA. Great is today, I love this land. There's Alaska and Hawaii and the 48, all joined together by that which makes her great. One nation under God is our cry. As we honor our forces on the God's watchful eye. And I love my country, America. God saved to us, and I love my country, USA. Great is today, I love this land, USA. Great is today, I love this land.
That's Jim Sheldon, the Positive Cowboy. I love my country. Good morning, everybody. If you've just joined us, it's Jim Sheldon, the Positive Cowboy, with Marty Smith here on Heaven's Country. We come together once a month, kind of fill you in on what's happening with Jim and his schedule, so you can keep in touch with him. Also, his website, so you can also contact him there. And if you'd like to book him at your church, you can do that as well. The website, JimSheldonMusic.com. And be sure to go over there and check it out. You can contact him. You can see his CDs over there. You can purchase those online. So go to products, and you'll be able to see that there. Package deals, the whole 9 yards. And check out the videos, too. You'll see some of those on Heaven's Country. But you can also find all of his music right there.
That's right.
At JimSheldonMusic.com. So make plans to head over there, and you'll be glad you did. Jim, thanks. Great song.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, sir. I love the song, and it's amazing what God has been doing and everything. And as I said, I got saved this month, May 7th, and it happened during a time when most people wouldn't assume. You know, the worst time of a child's life is when their parents, for whatever reason, have to divorce. You know, my mom. My real dad divorced when I was born up in Illinois. They're both in the Navy. And then we moved to New Orleans, and she met my stepfather. I became Jim Sheldon then. And for 10 years, a good thing, but he was the oil business, and it was a wine and dine business. And I guess the stress and trying to be something, I guess he couldn't be. And so he was gone a lot. They fought a lot. And finally, I guess some other activities Mom found out about, and so, you know, she could have just taken Linda, but for our sake, she just tried to separate, get that away from her. And so, end of my junior year, they divorced. Mom moved, she and Barbara, to Florida, and I stayed in New Orleans because I was going to finish high school and then go on and study music there in New Orleans. And my dad always gone on the well, so I was pretty much home alone. I had a car I could drive to and from school. I had a job on the weekends. I could go see my grandparents across town, but most time I spent alone, which I learned to be able to do that pretty well. Anyway, and during that time, you know, my cross street was a friend I went to school with, he and his brother, and his dad was a lawyer for the oil business. And so he was good friends with my dad, and so I guess her mom would have reached out and said, do a sleepover, just since I was there alone. And it's amazing. I got to sit there, and they would pray, and they would pray over their meal. They sang songs together, and then they prayed at bedtime. And after I did that, I all of a sudden I realized my life wasn't, I thought, like everybody else's. It wasn't. And I kept thinking, well, why is mine not like this? And I went home. I cried for 3 nights at home, asking God who God was. I knew of God. I knew of Jesus, but the places I tend to worship really didn't talk about the connections. Everything I took by must be true, whatever. Anyway, so asking this God, who are you? I mean, there's so much offering here, but why can't my family be like that? What do I need to do? What do we need to do? So, and I got invited to First Baptist Church that year, senior high school, where I eventually got saved in May, just 2 weeks before I graduated high school. So God knew He had to get a hold of me, you know, and I could have been, you know, a lot of kids in this grow up bitter and mean and fighter, but I developed, I thought myself, kind of a dream world, you know, that I could kind of live in, keep myself. And I really that God helped me do that, because it kept me from turning bad. You know, I kept my anger in. Every now and then, Anyway, there are people out there right now who probably gone through divorce, wherever. There might be things you think it was your fault, residuals, regrets, things that would happen, you know. And so, you know, God knows everything. God knew our lives before we lived any of it. And he nailed all that stuff to the cross so he could cover our situations, whatever, with his blood and then get us in a part of his family, the church family. So God took my dysfunctional family and put me into God's family, in the church people. And so that's what Chuck Day helped me write this song, and it's kind of a neat song, and hope it encouraged you. So God already knows your life. He's got a plan for your life. You may think he didn't. You're no mistake. God plans all this. And so here's a song that Chuck Day helped me write. It's on my Positive Free album as well. Positive Cowboys. Positive Cowboys.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
the Positive Cowboy.
Here's that song called The Family. When I was young, I spent the night at Eddie Johnson's house. At 6, his mama called us all to eat. Eddie's daddy said, let's bow our heads and pray. As I recall, his mama's cooking was a treat. After supper, we all gathered in the living room. His daddy took a guitar and began to play. We all sang and had a good time that old evening. Then at that time, the family knelt to pray. Looking back, that old evening just seemed strange to me. I never realized what family looked like. In my heart, I knew that something was missing. Somehow I knew I needed Jesus in my life. I never did find that feeling with my family. Somehow I realized that it was up to me. I was invited to a little church one Sunday, but Jesus reached right down and rescued me. And there I was made part of God's family, the sweetest people that you'd ever want to see. They received me, I felt welcome at their table. It was the first time in my life that I felt free. As I feed on God's field, I feel I'm able. With God's family, I can stand the storms of life. Yes, my friend, you too are welcome at this table. You will finally have a family just like mine. 'Cause in God's family, everyone is welcome. In God's family, everyone is free. All because of Jesus' sacrifice at Calvary, can become a member of his family. In God's family, everyone is welcome. In God's family, everyone is free. All because of Jesus' sacrifice at Calvary, can become a member of his family. Yes, my friend, you too are welcome at God's table. You will finally have a family just like me.
That's Jim Sheldon, the Positive Cowboy, and I love that song called My Family.
Thank you.
Family. It's a great song.
Yes.
And that's one of your new ones you're doing, right?
No,
that's an old one.
That's on my
Oh, that one's off the Positive Cowboy one, yeah.
Yeah, Chuck Day, and he's also run Positive Cowboy song, but he produced that album for me.
Yeah, the Positive Cowboy, I remember.
That's on there, and so like I said, family, we don't choose family, but God knows what family we're going to be into.
Yeah.
So he makes his plan for our life accordingly.
That's true. Very true. Well, guys, check out his music, JimSheldonMusic.com. Be sure to stop by there, find out more. You'll see all of his CDs over there. Go to the homepage. You can contact him. Also, real quick before we leave, because I know you got a busy day, and I can't believe we've been doing this it's been over an hour. It just went by fast.
It does.
But we've got the Opry coming up, and get your tickets at Opry.com.
Yes.
And you're going to see Jim with the Music City Quartet there. And if you guys have never seen the Music City Quartet live, you are missing out. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It really is. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, we have a music show, music quartet Facebook page. You can go to. A lot of our music things are there, and so you can go to go to YouTube, pull up music quartet, and our music's out there, and you'll get to hear. We started this out of the Music City show that we developed.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
We had a country barn scene, and to span that, we formed a quartet. At that time, we started off on RFD TV, and so trying to reach that country farming community, we formed it and we did kind of a mix. We do kind of mix of a country of a Oak Ridge style of music. We do a variety of country pop. We had like that couple season. We did a couple of Beatles songs, some other songs that you remember, and we weave in the gospel so that we get to go to places like at the Muscle Show in Pennsylvania. We sing a variety of music. It's all uplifting, all encouraging people, and we weave in the gospel in there to help people point them in a better direction, and that's who we are. All four of us are busy in what we do, God's work, and so we come together. So go there if you want to check out the music, and I guarantee you we're going to give you a good one on June 7th.
Oh, it's going to be a great time. So get your tickets, Opry.com. Also, those of you wondering about the Charles Novell School of Music, let me give you that website again, cnsmusic.com. And you can go over there and find out more. And don't forget Jim Sheldon's website, jimsheldonmusic.com. And you can purchase any of his music there, all of his music there. And you can do that as well. Be praying for us as we get ready for Sunday Morning Country.
Yep.
And, it's great to do these things, but what's really important, what people don't think about, are your prayers as we do this and minister to those that are coming. And just pray that we see souls come to Christ that day. And that's really our ultimate goal as we do that. But if you want to come, Opry.com is the place to go buy your tickets. And we would love to have you there. Jim, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Mark. Always. Thank you, folks. Hope to see you along the way somewhere.
Yeah, we'll do this again next month.
Yes, sir. We will. We will.
So those of you watching today, remember we'll do this once a month. You'll see Jim Sheldon, the Positive Cowboy, with Marty Smith on Heaven's Country. And we'll talk about Jim, what he's doing. He's got a busy summer, but we want to keep you updated. So be sure to keep in touch with him. Catch him on his website, jimsheldonmusic.com. God bless you guys, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you once again, Jim.
Thank you, Marty. Always. Thank you.
Always good to be here.
Take care, folks.
We're going to wrap it up with a Jim Sheldon song. It's called God Flies Faster on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top. Don't forget, check out his website, jimsheldonmusic.com.
On TV, young eagles learning to fly, while other types of birds try to knock them out of the sky. Reminds me of his life here, living for the Lord. There's always something the devil has in store. Satan likes those brothers, try to get us down. He knows our weakness, how to get to us somehow. I got news for him and them all. God flies faster than we can fall. Jesus swoops right in, keeps us on our path. Chase away those demons, always on our back. It's a different world this day, so it seems. The struggle to survive goes on constantly. Satan likes those brothers, try to get us down. He knows our weakness, how to get to us somehow. I got news for him and them all. God flies faster than we can fall. It's all got try to make our way. Let's let Jesus catch us, deter that devil today. Satan likes those brothers, try to get us down. He knows our weakness, how to get to us somehow. I got news for him and them all. God flies faster than we can fall. God flies